Hi everyone, I have another easy top coming your way. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to Myra Lorraine, my YouTube channel. Thank you all for stopping in to watch my videos. You know I really appreciate it. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I do have another very easy top that I made to show you guys. I absolutely love this one too. And I've made this one before, and I made it, I'll pop up I'll pop up a picture of the first one that I made. And I love this so much. I used to wear it, I was wearing it all the time. And I was so afraid that I was gonna wear it out, and it is a beloved top. So I had to quickly make another one. And I love this one just as much, and there probably will be another one coming at some point in the future, but it's super easy to make because I actually made it a few hours before an event. And I was so pleased with it, very, very pleased with it. So let's get on and talk about it. Now, I won't go into a full review of it because I did make it before. I'll link that video in the iCards up here and down below in this description box for those of you who prefer it down there. So I won't talk a whole lot about the review of what I did with the two patterns in the hack. And the two patterns that I did use, I can tell you that, was the Pattern Scout Hana top, as well as the Berta 7866. Now, I only used the sleeves to kind of draft my pattern for this particular piece from the Berta, and the base of it is mainly the Hana top pattern. Now, after I did that, the first one, I happened to be looking, I don't know if it was on someone else's channel, I can't remember because it was a while ago, but I did find a pattern that was very similar to this. I could say just like this one, that you don't have to hack. So for those of you who like this style and you think it's really cool for you, the pattern that I actually found after I made mine via the hack was this Miss McCall 7976, and it is I think it's view B. It's the one on the bottom in the red, the darker red. That view is almost identical to this. I mean, I don't really see too much of a difference. Sleeves might be a little bit shorter, but that's easy for everyone to do. Just lengthen your sleeves a little bit. But so you don't have to hack it, you can just use that pattern. And if I find anything like that before, again, when I do a hack and I can find something that's very similar for you guys, I will go ahead and put it up there for you guys. Now, I do believe I purchased that pattern. I'll have to check and see. I don't know if I did. I may not have. Because what I was going to say was I will review that particular pattern for you guys too, but I don't think I purchased it. I'll have to check and see if I purchased it. But that pattern you guys could use if you would like to make something like this. And again, it shouldn't be as many. It should be easy as this one was to make for you all. Okay, now back to this one. Now, I told you what patterns I use. Now let's talk about this gorgeous fabric. Oh my gosh, I love this fabric. The colors are just amazing. It's brush strokes. They're brush strokes, but there are so many colors in here. They're jewel tones like emerald, there's a deep turquoise, gold, dark tan, gray, black, white. There's quite a few colors here, and that's good for Myra, who at one point her wardrobe was almost predominantly black. So I'm trying very, very hard to not do that anymore. I am very much attracted to brush strokes and abstracts and geometrics and things like that, as you can see with what I have on. And I will put on the screen what this particular pattern is. I love this one. But as you can see, the fabric again is an abstract. I really, really am attracted to those. But anyways, this fabric I actually purchased from Minerva.com. I am an ambassador for Minerva, but this one I purchased. I purchased it along with another one. And I purchased them just before I relocated last year. I think just before December sometime last year. And I checked back before I did this video. I actually, one of my previous videos I just recently posted, I checked. Because neither one of the fabrics were available. So this one is no longer available either. And the other one that I purchased with this one was similar to this brushstrokes. I'll pop a picture up here of the make that I did, the top that I made with it. But I like that one too. Both of these fabrics were purchased at the same time, so neither of them are available. But Minerva has a ton of viscose, which that's what this is. I'll pop up on the screen what the fabric actually is. It's a viscose challis, and it is so easy to work with. Very, very easy to work with, and so cool to wear in the hot summers. We have triple digits here in Las Vegas. Not complaining because I love it. That's why we moved here. And but it's very dry. So nice. So nice. And then top like this works perfectly. It keeps you nice and cool and airy. But anyways, back to the fabric. I mentioned it's no longer available. Now this particular top I did a little differently from the first one. The first one actually had button loops on it. This one does not. It's just a regular front button placket. That, and there were two other changes. Now I will bring this down so you can see it a little better. Oops, I need to change my batteries before I start. Hold on, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Now, where I was actually going to show you guys, let's move this back a little bit so I can show you guys. It is just like the first one. It has this really nice tie, and the button plaque is just a plain button placket. And I have some plain black buttons here from Joann that I purchased. And as you can see here, it is a shirt tail. It kind of just slants down to a shirt tail in the back, so that you have a little more room to cover the tushy back there. So that was one of the changes that I did to this pattern. And I'm gonna take her off, Sally, so that you can actually see it better. But the other change was on the first fabric that I made this one, the apricot and white stripe. It was similar to the front and the back of the fabric were similar. So the ties didn't matter so much as far as sort of showing when you tied it, the inside showing on the outside. This one is clearly very different. There is a right side and definitely a wrong side. So I didn't want that to show on the tie. So that was the first change, the second change I made on this one, because the first was the button plackets. What I did was I just traced the pattern piece for the tie, the front of the tie, as you see here, and I went up 2 inches on it to create a facing, and just sewed them together, and then sewed the seam allowance, the side seam allowance, and the front placket, so that they were all one. And it turned out really nicely, because as you see here on the tie, both sides are the right side. So that was really super easy to do. And the front button plackets, I just didn't put the loops on it, and it worked out very nicely. Now I'm gonna put them side by side, a picture of my 2 that I made side by side, so you can see that even though it's the same pattern, with a few differences like the button loops on one, a placket on the other, and the dramatic difference in fabrics, you know, you have 2 different tops, same pattern. Looks really nice, and I love doing that kind of thing. And also for you guys, as you saw, you don't have to hack like I did. You can actually put the pattern together based on the McCall's pattern that I just popped up for you guys. I don't believe that I mentioned, I don't believe I have it. I'll check and see if I do, and maybe if you know you guys want me to review that particular pattern. I prefer not to, because I already have the pattern, but if you want me to do it, you know, you guys, I'll do it for you. So I think that's it. Let me show you some pictures of me in it. I really love this top. I mean, I can't say enough about it. You can wear it any way you want. When I wore this to the event that I went to, it was a show, and I wore it with my black leggings and some heels. Now you can also dress this down and put it with my white shorts that I have on right now with some sneakers, and it would look just as good that way as well. So I really like the style of this top. Like I said, I will probably have another sometime in the future. It's just really easy to wear. I'm gonna have to get really good at showing you guys when I do hacks like that, and I'll keep the hacks kind of simple, so if it's something you really wanted to do and I can show you how to do it, you might appreciate that. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. I think that's it. I altered the front placket, and I told you guys what the fabrics were. If not, I'm gonna put that on the screen right now, because both the fabrics that are no longer available on Minerva's website are a viscose challis. And this particular one is a John Clador Fernando viscose challis gray multi. Unfortunately, neither one of these fabrics are available any longer, but that doesn't mean anything, because Minerva has a lot of different patterns in this particular fabric content, and I will be back over there shopping for more, because this is the perfect fabric for making tops and dresses for the summer. It is just so cool to wear. Let's see, I told you about the links, I told you about the other pattern. I think that's it. I've done it, and you've seen all the pictures. Hopefully I created a video for you guys of me moving around in it so you can see how it looks and the way it moves. So if you have any questions, don't forget, as usual, put them in the comments so we can talk about it. And before you leave, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want. And don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss another video from me. Thanks guys. I'll see you all next Saturday. Bye.